Greetings, welcome to Killco Audio Musings for patrons, YouTube channel members, and anyone who happens to come across this. It is November 15th, 2023. Big news in the whiskey world-ish. I mean, it's not really big news, but in my little world, it's big news. The news is that Irene Tan is going to take over doing some blending for the Crowded Barrel, which is the distillery in Texas that was crowdfunded via the Whiskey Tribe / Whiskey Vault channels. The news that most people are talking about is the fact that Rex and Daniel have gotten a divorce. No. The Whiskey Vault has been shifted over to more Daniel doing the video solo, and the Whiskey Tribe is going to be mostly handled by Rex. While some people may be surprised and, sad about it, that is kind of how it's been all this time. Rex would go into the Whiskey Vault, and they would record together, Daniel being the Psalm, Rex being the Mooch. And for the Tribe videos, Daniel would go over to Crowded Barrel, Fang and Feather, and they would shoot and do some wild nonsense. And that would be Tribe videos for Saturdays. So they came out once a week, and the Vault videos were coming out, I believe, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The odd part about all this, the serendipitousness of it, was that I was at Irene Tan's store sipping whiskey with her and Cliff. Cliff, you're here somewhere if you listen to this. So we were at a tasting of hers. It was Barrel, Barrell whiskey, so I got to try a variety of those. Honestly, not my favorite. Most of the ones I got were too spicy. I don't know why. I don't know what was causing the kind of with me. I think there were 1 or 2 that I did like. The good thing is they're doing a variety of stuff. They're doing a lot of mixtures. I think they're the ones who blend barrels together. I honestly wasn't listening. I was too distracted by my phone. And the Whiskey Tribe video that went live while I was at her store announcing that she was now going to be blending for Crowded Barrel. It was very funny. Especially since all of us had a jumping off point at Irene's opening, her store opening, where I got to meet Rex and Daniel, where I got to meet Cliff and Irene, and I got to meet John and Kelly. All of that happened there, and all of us who were there for that just got more involved with the Whiskey Tribe / Vault. Vault being me, Irene, and Cliff, who are Whiskey Psalms. Irene is 4, Cliff is 3, and I am 2. Hopefully I will get 3 someday, but that's on the back burner until some degree of financial stability occurs. So that's going to be a while. As for John and Kelly, they are the 2 from the Working Man Distillery. They started their own distillery, and they are currently moving to Rhode Island. I think I've mentioned that once or twice. So that was a big thing for them, too. They have invested everything about what they're doing into making their own distillery and eventually getting more of their own whiskey out there. Pretty wild. As I said, it was an odd feeling to have that announced while I am at this place where so many things seem to have begun. What I'd like to believe is that this is going to increase interest in Irene Tan's tasting, the silent auction I'm doing. However, I can admit to all of you, no one's actually bid on it yet, which is a little disheartening, and I'm worrying part of it is just because I don't have a way for that to be done without someone having to actually physically do an email, which I know is just awful and so much to ask. I will do more into making that public, but a lot of it is just who it is being shown to. I mean, I only wish I could announce this kind of stuff in the Whiskey Tribe Facebook group, but because they cannot show any kind of favoritism, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. If someone else might happen to post something in there about it, well, maybe that'll stick. Maybe the live stream I did not long ago, talking about how there is this opportunity to have a tasting with Irene Tan. That's the hardest part. The fact that she has offered her time and her experience and her whiskey, and I don't feel like I can get it in front of enough people who would be interested, is my current dilemma. So that really changed the whole weekend. That changed a lot in my own mind. We even had a Whiskey Psalm meeting on Monday. What day is it? Wednesday? So it was a couple days ago. To talk over how things will progress in the future. And I look forward to being a part of that. Yeah, there you go. That sounds pretty good. I have recently returned from exercising tonight. I exercised yesterday, and today is the day I got my vaccinations, 2 of them. One for whooping cough, of all things, and the other is the COVID vaccination, which I've needed for a while, but I haven't bothered to get. The unfortunate thing for me is I know the COVID vaccine is going to mess me up for an entire day, so Thursday doesn't exist in my head. I feel fine at the moment. It usually takes about 12 hours for vaccines to start to worm their way through me and cause more discomfort and, the need for rest. As for future videos, there are 2 that are currently ready to go. One for next week, and I need to work on the week after that, so the end of November hasn't been set. The surprising news is that I have a video that was going to be for the end of this month that I have simply put at the beginning of next month. So the December first week video is already there. It's really just a matter of editing the final week of November's video, and that shouldn't be too bad. It was one I did very quickly. There are 2 videos I recorded recently where I recorded them before the live stream started, like the hour of the live stream. I took 30 minutes of it to record 2 videos. I don't know if that's the best idea. I did it. It worked. I hope the videos are well received, but I question whether that's something I should do in the future. It did motivate me. That is what's the norm with me. Sudden pressure, and I will get it done because I have to, and I do not have a lot of time to do it. It's the crunch. It's happened all my life. Wait until the last minute and then do it. Makes it a little more difficult with editing, but I have been able to take little pieces of editing now instead of trying to do it all at once. I feel that is a much more healthy approach for my own good. The plan is to get every video out for December, before December starts. That is a lofty goal, and I'm still mulling over all the whiskey bottles that I will do next month. Since even though I am doing live streams every day, I want to continue the trend to keep a video live every week. YouTube, I'm sure, likes that. I can only wonder what all the live streams will do next month, since this is the first year where I've been monetized. So people can donate to the channel, and maybe YouTube will put it in the algorithm a little more. Just someone going live and doing videos every day, that seems like something they would be like, all right, go over here, look at this, it's live, ooh. The mustache, look at the mustache, wow, whiskey, oh, ow. End of the year is fast approaching. That's a weird one. I will be taking some time off in January. That is something I keep telling myself I'm going to do. I don't know how long, 1 week, 2 weeks, and I will attempt to get some content out for those weeks beforehand. Maybe even record some videos beforehand so I can spend some time editing. I should just not do anything, but I know I'm not going to do that. So things are going all right at the moment. Mom and Pop Killco are doing okay. I'm still trying to promote the GoFundMe regularly before I do my live streams, but it's one of those things where it stalls at some point. It becomes old news. I started the GoFundMe at the end of November, and now we're smack dab in the middle of December. And though we have reached 2,000, we're halfway there. Trying to get it the rest of the way feels like it's more of a struggle now. And the only thing I can say to the community is, hey, share this. Let your friends know. They can get some whiskey. Oh, and before I forget, the drink of the evening is a cold brew, even though it is 6:23 p.m. The plan is to stay up somewhat late and then just conk out and sleep for the next 12 hours. That would be ideal. We will see if that works. I would like to just sleep through the vaccine issues and have it be Friday. That'd be great. I do have a new chiropractor I will be seeing Friday. I hope I can make that appointment. I don't want to have to call out of that just because I'm feeling crap. But that is another important step for me as an adult to be doing, since my old chiropractor had to vacate where they were because the American healthcare system is bullshit. I can only hope I get along with this new chiropractor. Well, there you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there.